Welcome to Quick Chats, where we have professionals from the wellness space. And today we have with us Vernessa, who is the founder of Mindful Space, the first parent and child physical platform in Singapore that curates holistic, inclusive, and play-based parent and child activities. And she's also a pregnancy loss coach. Hi, Vanessa. Thanks for joining us today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're glad you're here today. So the thing here is Vanessa is a big believer of self-work. Okay, so now we are having all these self-care terms thrown about all over the place, Vanessa, and now people are wondering, is there a correct way to do self-care? What is self-work? So I think this chat is coming at the right time. So just share with us about how you started on your self-work journey and what does it entail?
Oh yeah, more than happy to. So for me, parenting itself is a self-work journey. Yeah. And it started off as because I'm an entrepreneur, with 3 business and a young child, and guilt kicks in a lot of the time. So when I'm at work, I feel guilty for not spending enough time at home with my daughter, share responsibility at home with my husband. And then when I'm at home, I feel guilty of those unreplied emails, the WhatsApp, those pending replies from my customers and never ending to-do list. So I realized this guilt kicks in a lot. When I feel I do not meet expectations that I or others have on me, or for me, whether it's spoken or unspoken expectation, I just feel like I keep disappointing others or myself. When my daughter asks me to send her to school to play with her, I'm like, oh, I'm busy, I need to work, I need to go on a Zoom session. My weekends are spent in the studio. My customers are waiting for my reply. So it's my role of constantly needing to meet the need of others. And I realize when I do that, I feel very exhausted. My well-being is affected. And I'm not well rested. I'm easily distracted, and I live in a mood of never enough. I'm so constantly busy doing and thinking. I forgot to feel and be, my being.
Is everybody taking a piece of you, yeah? Little bit piece of Vanessa.
I'm sure a lot of mom resonates with this as well. A lot of women out there, right? And I dive into more self-work. And I realized it's really not about the work. It's about me. It's about me constantly feeling not enough inside me. So I will constantly seek activities and things to do to fill in that gap. I need that validation from what I do, from how people perceive me, how much I've achieved, what can I do? So I pack things back to back. The constant need for approval and seeking for acknowledgement is what really drives the guilt. And that's what I realized, because I set expectation, for myself, of what is good enough. And sadly, it's a linear process. The minute I achieve something, I got into, okay, I've achieved this, so what's next? I can do more, I can do better. So it becomes, never ending, never enough.
So what was the first few things that you thought that you should start with when you went into this self-work mode?
So initially, when I went into this self-work, I chanced upon this thing called Enneagram, which I already knew a few years back, but I went deeper into it. Then I realized, I resonated to it very well. And then I went on to this ontological coaching approach of the body, the emotions, the language. And I realized my master assessment of I'm not enough, I can do better, what's next? And then I think, why do I feel this way? And self-work really make a huge difference for me. If I can recommend a few books, which I'll put in the chat after this, is by Gabor Mate. The book, How the Body Keeps Score, The Body Keeps Score. His movie, which just released, The Wisdom of Trauma. He talks a lot about how our childhood shaped us in adulthood. And I was like, initially I was like, but because I work in the parent and child field as well, so I decided to dive deeper. And I realized, for me currently, the difficulty of holding a healthy boundary, saying no, the need to constantly help others, take care of other people's feeling, make their responsibility my responsibility. And at the same time, also the suppressing of my own angers and my own need or frustration, right? Yeah, I mean, I won't go too deep, but basically it's how sometimes we might need to let go some of these attachments that we develop in childhood so we can be more authentic in adulthood. And it really enlightens me to a whole new level. Now that I see if I'm triggered by Elvana, my child, I know, okay, it's something that she does that is making me feel uncomfortable inside me. It's something unhealed inside, a wound that's from childhood. It can be control, it can be power, it can be sense of belonging, sense of worthiness, sense of security or safety. But when I'm like, oh, I'm frustrated at her and doing this, I know it's not her, it's me. And for me, when I do self-work, I have that awareness, then I can make that choice. Yeah.
I think this part about not able to say no, as well as this part about the childhood affecting the way we parent, are actually two main veins that we always see during safe conversations as well. So I guess when you start your self-work journey, you manage to unpack these things. How far have you gone in your unpacking journey, and how has it helped you and Ivana?
Well, I would say it's a journey, right? So I will never arrive. We will all never arrive. We are always on the path, right? But the self-work journey has allowed me to really ground my subjective views. So I read to have the knowledge, right? And I realize I'm less frustrated. I have more capacity to hold for her. I have more space. I'm like, okay, my mantra is always, she's having a hard time, not giving me a hard time. And then from that perspective, awareness, it really changed how I respond to her and not react. So, and I feel I'm more satisfied nowadays. I'm less guilty. I will go on, my monthly ritual of sound bath, sound therapy without feeling the guilt. Oh, I'm leaving my family behind, and my to-do list, right? It seems never ending. It always add on according to the hours. But I feel more satisfied, although it's incomplete. As the day goes, I didn't complete the list. It doesn't annoy me as much anymore. I don't feel like I need to check the list off all the time. So I think what I'm here at now, I have my condition of satisfaction. Previously, it's more just, okay, just do, after I take this, I take another list. But I actually don't know what's my condition of satisfaction. When is it enough for me?
We as moms, be it stay at home or work at home, after a long day, when you ask people, what did you do? People are like, I don't know. I don't think so. I did anything today, but I'm so tired, I think you can resonate with me, right? So I think this condition of satisfaction thing that you're sharing with us now is so important, because as humans, we need to know that point where it's done for the day and we are good. Everything else is a bonus. So just share with us a little bit about maybe an example of how we can do this on a daily basis.
And as you were saying that, an image popped up in my head. It's at the end of the day, when my husband comes home, he says, oh, so what did you do today? It triggers me. It's like, and especially if I forget something that I need to get done, that he told me, like, oh, can you get this and done? And I didn't get it done. And when he asked it, I'm like, oh, and it makes me feel lack.
That's a loaded question, by the way. Husbands should never ask wives that question. Why is the house still messy? And I'm like, whoa, you were not here when I cleaned it 4 times. Okay.
I know. So I have a list of to-do list, right? And then from that list, I will just pick out of these 10 things. And I know as the day goes by, it won't be 10 anymore, it'll be 15, it will keep adding on. I say, which are the 5 things, okay, that I want to get done today? And if I can get it done, I'll be happy. That's it. It can be big or small, it doesn't matter. One thing I've added on to my list right now is self-care. So I'll add on, I need to read this 1 page, just 1 page. It's okay. I don't need to read the whole chapter. Sometimes I can be a bit ambitious, but I just tell myself, just read this 1 page of book today, good enough. And I realized just even sipping a cup of tea, taking a break, just like, okay, I deserve a break, and not feeling guilty about it. And sometimes just play with my daughter, just have that next half an hour and play with her. I will also schedule most of my meetings, 10:30 onwards. So in the morning, I can play with her, and I can do half an hour of yoga. And in the afternoon, I take naps. I always take naps. So
are all this in your list? Do you put it in a list, or it's just your flow?
I don't put it in my list. It's implied.
Yeah. Okay, so for people who are starting up to do this, do you think it's advisable for them to actually put it down intentionally to say, take a rest, take
Yeah.
a 5-minute rest, because we're going we're going auto, and we may not know how to even start with this self-work thing. And
Mm.
like you said, it's easy to just get, consumed into the daily activities. Yeah.
I think there's no right or wrong answer here. You really see what fits the other person. And I realized the main thing is not about time management, it's about energy management. So throughout the day, if I realize, wow, I pack a lot of things in the morning, okay, and then in the afternoon, I need to take this kind of amount of rest here. So I don't try to pack things too intensely. So I realized managing energy is important. And if that helps you, okay, you slot in, okay, if I have this really big meeting coming up, so maybe I should ground myself, have a bit more rest before and after. I think that would really help. Yeah. So everyone has a different technique of doing it.
Yeah. And I've heard you say that you always start your day with something that peps up your energy, right?
Yeah. And of course, being mothers, right, it doesn't always go with the flow. Like this morning, my daughter's like, Mommy, I need you now. And then you're like, oh, I want to do my meditation though. And then you go there and I'll talk to her and I say, okay, now I need my space. So also knowing how to draw that boundary, I meet your needs. Now I need to meet my own needs as well. So knowing how to negotiate and knowing that there are always things that throw you off, because we are moms, right? And being okay with it. Don't need to feel like it's very rigid. I need to follow. Oh, I'm a failure. I didn't get to follow. I say I want to wake up at 6 o'clock and do this. I didn't. Just be aware why you're feeling this way. Why is not being able to check off and do exactly how you plan it make you feel a failure? Just be in the present moment and feel. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Vernessa. That was so lovely. I think we will start with our list of condition of satisfaction. I'm going to do my list later. Right. So we have moms who may be watching this from any part of the world. So what is one thing that you would like to let them know? That one thing.
As moms, sometimes we think we have so much things to do. We pack things as much as possible, be efficient, be busy. And the thing is, society rewards us and praises us for it. Wow, you get so much things done. Being busy is good. You can multitask and achieve so many things. But actually, it seems counterintuitive. But there is really no other way than slowing down. When we actually slow down, when we take more rest, we're actually able to have more clarity in how we want to get things done. And that's when we actually be more efficient and be able to solve more problems and challenges as well. And most importantly, much more peaceful and calmer in our parenting. So I really believe in self-work because I believe our children are here to teach us something. So every time you're triggered, think about, okay, there's something I need to learn here. Maybe it's about learning about patience, learning about, okay, I need to go and rest and recharge so I can hold space for her. And I need that space first. So I'll tell parents sometimes, let go of the feeling that don't serve you. If you're feeling disappointed, if you're feeling guilty, think of where is this feeling coming from? Why are you having this feeling? What can you do to serve yourself? And for working moms, if I were to take away work identity from you, who are you? I think that's a very scary question for many, yet it's not explored deep enough. Who are you and what's your purpose here? Yeah.